I've got as far as I could by a car. Now it's about a 40-minute walk. But the tide's making its way out, so by the time I get there, the beach should be well exposed. But it's not the beach where I want to be, it's the cliffs. So I'll see you on the first hole. I think that's just a big piece of rusty old plate or something. Well, shame it's not a shield leg, but I think it's just a dirty old dustbin lid. Well, this took a bit of digging out because it's in a lot of sloppy mud. I do believe I've got myself a nice spoon. I like it. It's a nice size. Can't see if there's any hole marks on it. It'll be interesting to get it home and get it cleaned up. Lovely signal going on here. There, an old copper doorknob. I think that'll clean up lovely, that. Is it a doorknob or is it off a walking cane? Not quite sure. Interesting. Still more here. What do we have here? Very interesting, whatever it is. I do believe I've got myself a medal. Right, I don't want to bang at this, but yeah, it's some sort of medal. Can't really make out what it says on there right now. Wow, yeah, absolutely overjoyed with that one. If I don't find anything else today, that's it. I'm happy. Yeah, I can't wait to get that home, to get that cleaned. Will it fit in there or in there? That'll go there nicely. As I was digging, I've just found this unusual little bottle. Can't make out, there's a name there but I can't really make out, my glasses aren't strong enough. Well, unusual, it's intact. It's got little marks on the side there and then a name. We'll get that cleaned up. Just thought it was unusual, I thought I'd show you it. Is it a coin? It's nice and green. I thought it was a squash bottle top at first. But I do believe I've got a coin. Not quite sure. Do believe it is a coin. I can't really make anything off it. About the size of an old penny. That's another one that I'll have to get home and get cleaned up. Nearly. You can see the heat where they've all been thinking how the bottles have all distorted and warped and I don't know if you can see now up there all the stuff falling out the cliffs. Like we're finding a few things but nothing of real interest. There's that many bottle tops and jar lids. Another tiny little bottle, some sort of perfume bottle. Piece of nail. Just another old jar lid. I've just noticed this thing though. Not sure why it is. Made of porcelain. It's obviously some sort of screw cap. It's got a thread on, probably off an old jar or something. There's a bottle I've just found. It says Hull Moors and Robson's Limited, Hull. It's in good nick. I think it's one of those that I see old pop tops like the Grolsch bottles. I'm not here for bottles, but I just like, when I find a full one, I share it. Somebody will come along and collect it. Right. Let's see if I can get up this part of the cliffs now. Well, there's the knife now. All I need to do now is find the fork. I've got the spoon. Won't be long before I've got the full set. Not to be taken, obviously, an old poison bottle. Like I say, anybody who collected bottles, it'd be an ideal place for them to come and have a dig around on. That's if they like heights. I think I've just found myself a small spoon out of a condiment set. I believe it is. It's a bit fragile, so I don't want to bang around on it. But you can definitely make out the spoon shape. Well, I think somebody's beat me to this part. It looks like they've had a right good go over it. What's this? I've just seen on the surface. Some sort of brooch. It's broken. It's got some pattern on it. I do believe there's a part missing off there, and that's where the pin would have been. Well, yeah, nice little surface found that. Not quite sure what this is. I think it could be an old, like, lipstick thing where you pull it off. I'll have a look better when I get home and cleaned up. But it's got a design on it. Oh, quite nice to find things like that. Oh. There we go, another ball off a spoon. Nice and green. Well, we'll just have to see if we can find the handle to it now. We've got ourselves another spoon. What I was saying about the spoons, the last spoon that I found, the ball there, I said I needed to find the handle. I don't know if it is the handle, but if it is, it's only small. But I did find an handle, nonetheless. Well, I do believe I've just found an old clock. There's all the workings. There's the glass front. Can't really make anything out on it, man. Don't think it's got any age to it. Can't make the numbers out. But it was hid under this big old plate. Well, have I found my fork? Well, certainly have. That's a full set today. Knife, fork, spoon. Don't think there's any old marks on it or anything. It's a big old fork though. Have a go at this in. Such a cracking signal. More than likely just be a top again. We've got another coin of some sort here. Can't quite see what it is. I'll give it a bit of a spin. No, still can't make out what it is. I'll give it a clean when I get home. Well, I think that's enough done on the cliffs now. I'm going to have a pop on the beach, make my way back. But I'm going to make my way down to a bit of the beach where it's commercialised. See if I can get myself a few spendables. So I'll see you on the first hole. Well, my first pound of the day. Said I'll be looking for some spendables. It's nice of somebody to leave a battery lying about on the beach. Fish pan, still wet. Here's some of the stuff for my dig today. Enjoyed myself, had a quite good day. I got the full cutlery set, the knife, fork, spoon. Well, I got a few spoons. I'm going to clean them up, see if there's any marks on them or anything. This thing, Fairy Light, it's a toy. Well, it's for a doll. It's a feeding bottle for a baby's doll. Made of glass though, 1950s that. I got this, I believe it's a lipstick compact. I'm going to get it cleaned up, you can see a pattern on it. I got a few other things, some lids off jars and perfume bottles. This thing, tube, as I unwound it, it says Brylcreem for perfect hairdressing, absolutely free from gum and never flakes a hair. This thing, I thought it was for Morse code, but it could just be a catch. Then they have this, it's brass, I do believe it's like a door handle or maybe a top off a walking cane. Then they have this smaller spoon, which I do believe maybe from a condiment set. This brooch, it is broken, but there's something out on there, I can't quite make it out, maybe when I've cleaned it. You can see where the pin should be across there. I had this coin, I do believe it's a farthing, you can just make out the wren on it. This coin, I can't make anything out whatsoever on it, but maybe after I've cleaned it. Then we'll come to this. This is the star of my day. It says 1914 to 1915 in the middle. Like it's got the crown on and everything, it's got crossed swords. I'll get it cleaned and show a better picture once it's cleaned. But if anybody knows what it is or what it relates to, if they could let me know in the comments, it'd be much appreciated. Like I don't know if it's a medal or if it's a hat badge, but it has a loop. So obviously it's been worn up by something. I can't make anything out on the back of it, but I was really pleased to find that. I'd like to thank all the subscribers, new and old, for taking time to watch these videos. It is really appreciated. Yesterday, now that they're cleaned up, I got a George V penny from 1913. It's in really poor condition. George VI farthing from 1951. It's in a bit better condition. It cleaned up quite well. I got this lipstick casing. Cleaned up really well. Like I did want to open it, but I know if I open it I'm just going to ruin it, so it's going to stay as it is. Then this brooch thing, I don't know if you can see on there, but it says mother. Like I've had a look, I can't find any markings on it whatsoever, so I don't think it's gold around. Then we come to this It's cleaned up really well. I'm really impressed with the way that this is cleaned up. It's a campaign medal, and it was given out to any of the forces, anybody that served towards a threat of war during 1914 to 1915. Like on the back of it, I do believe it's who it belongs to, and it's L-14834 BNR ... Grange, and then it's RFA. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there, but it took a bit to get that clean, the back clean, so I could make it out, but really pleased to find that. Thanks very much for watching.